Hi guys, it's me, Skeptical Nessie. Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're going to be putting the finishing touches on our village. So building some custom trees, parks, gardens, things like that. And updating these paths, which I said I would do ages ago, but I didn't. And then we're also going to be building a little bamboo farm, just so we have a constant supply of sticks and wood, because bamboo can be converted into wood now, which is one of the coolest things, honestly, that they have done in Minecraft in a long time, in my opinion. But in order to do that, the first thing we need to do is actually figure out where we want to place all of the different trees, bushes, gardens. So let me grab some blocks really quick so I can just mark out where I want to put them. I haven't actually done any of this. Oh my gosh, you think I would get this by now. I haven't actually done any of this in creative. I tend to do detailing directly in the world instead of creative. Oh, these would work. Those marker blocks. We're going to use the crimson wood though. So let's just figure out where exactly we want to put all of these trees. I know for sure that I want a big tree right here. Probably a similarly sized to the tree that's way over there. I want to put some kind of garden here. Maybe I should, no, let's do tree as 2 and garden as a short one. How about that? So, tree over here. It'll probably have a small garden around it as well. Possibly even a little pond right in here. I'm gonna put some gardens in here. I think this will be a like a flower garden rather than crop garden, and we have plenty of crops at this point. We need some small trees here. Let's see. I do think a tree needs to go in back here somewhere. Possibly connect this path through here, but I'm not sure. I want to put some small bushes here. And I'd kind of like to have a small tree here. Oh, we ran out of blocks, but that's okay. And then a tree will need to be over here as well to sort of just frame everything nicely. So, yeah. We're gonna need a lot of wood. That's what I'm realizing now. Oh, hello. It must be bell time. Let's check on everybody. I don't see any babies yet. Hello. Yeah. Throw carrots at each other. Make babies. You know how it's done. Anyway, let's go get some wood. I think we will do the trees out of the same wood that's done with this one. I don't think that was very good English. We're going to use the same wood and leaf blocks that we used here on the trees in there. But I also want to go get some cherry blossoms because I want to make some cherry blossom bushes. Yeah, to add some color. Alright, so I'm going to need to grow a lot of azalea trees for this project. So I'm going to actually turn some of my cactus into bone meal. I think 2 stacks would be plenty. But we're just going to be here clicking for a while. So I've also been thinking we can do this with the pumpkins as well, because I really need a lot of bone meal. So let's do the pumpkins as well. And because we don't even have a pumpkin villager yet. And we have a lot of pumpkins, so we really do need that pumpkin villager to be born. I might have to throw food at them and encourage them to make some babies for me. I am gonna want to... Oh, hello. It is dark. Oh. Someone's been born! Nice! Let's go sleep really quick. Alright, so we're gonna start with wood. I want to get about that much dark oak. I do want to get a couple of stacks of spruce because I'm going to want spruce doors for decorating. I brought this over here so we can make more fences out of that for the branches because there's no point in using dark oak for that. But for now, let's go over to the dark oak forest and do a lot of tree chopping. Did I have my bed? I do have my bed. Nice. Let's go chop some trees. Alright, so I've just made it back to the village after being out collecting wood, and we got so much wood. I hope this is actually enough. And then I also got some spruce for decorative bits, more sticks, and we've got some mushroom blocks. I grabbed some podzol just in case I find a use for it since we were out there. I'm gonna break down this coal and heal our axe really quick. I'm just gonna put that there. The next thing that we actually need to do is grow the azaleas and trim off their leaves. So let's do that really quick. I'm gonna need... Honestly, I'm gonna need to put down another chest at this point, because I'm probably gonna need a full chest of leaves. So let's put down the chest. Don't even know if we have enough bone meal, but we're gonna use all of this bone meal up and see where we're at. Let's use these. And I don't think we'll collect the rooted dirt though. But I will probably time-lapse this. So let's do it. Alright, so I broke all of the shears that I had, so we're going to stop here with the leaf collecting for now. It's not nearly as much as I wanted, but unfortunately I need to go be an adult for a while, and when I get back from being an adult, we're going to just continue with the trees. I'm going to try and get that tree and that tree done first, and then we'll add in the rest, because I know I want this tree and this tree to both be kind of large, because I need them to act as a transition from this really tall building into the lower terrain and sort of tie everything in. So I'm gonna go be an adult, and I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds your time and in a few hours my time. Alright, so unfortunately, being an adult took me like 24 hours instead of the 2 I was expecting. So I don't know how this episode is going to go from here. Normally, I would be editing my video right now, not recording like the 5th minute of what's probably going to actually make it to the video. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. We're just going to roll with it because that's all you can do. So let's get to building. So the tree is pretty much done. It does have a quirky little branch right there that I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm gonna leave it because, you know, trees have their own little personalities when you build them. So let's just dangle some... Can I reach? I can't reach. Dangle some lanterns from here and move on to the next tree. There we go. Hello, sir. That is perfect. It does kind of cover the light pole more than I intended for it to. But I'm gonna leave it. I like it. I'm gonna break this though. Yeah. And let's do the next tree. Be a big boy back here. Liking the way this one turned out. There's a lot of purple flowers in that corner, but we're gonna leave it. So right here is going to be another small tree like we did over there, which are pretty easy to do. There we go. Looks pretty good. It's a little taller than I meant for it to be, but it looks good. And I think originally I said I wanted a large tree here, but we're gonna go with one of the small trees like that. I think it actually will fit better because this is already a pretty busy area. And that just leaves the final tree, which I think should go here. And I think I'll put a sunflower garden here. So let's build it. Alright, so we've built all of the trees that I'm planning on putting in the village for right now. Oops, spinny spinnies. We got a little guy over here, and my favorite tree that I have built so far, this little guy here turned out perfect. Like, I've been thinking maple trees. Obviously, maple trees don't have purple flowers, but maple trees kind of is the shape I've been going for. And you can see some are more maple tree shaped than others. But this guy over here absolutely turned out perfect. I was so excited when I saw it. Just such a good little tree. I think it's because I was forced to keep it small and not like spread the branches out too far, so it ended up being more round like I want. I have a tendency to spread the branches too far and then get these kind of flat trees. But I do think they all look really good. Oh, this guy's missing some lanterns. We got a couple right here. We can do this. Ooh, there we go. Boop. Come on. Boop. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is build the little garden there, put the little sunflower garden over here, and then do the paths. So let's do that right now. All right, so I have made this little garden over here, and I was playing around, and I absolutely love this kind of little design I came up with, mixing the spruce trapdoors with these fence gates, and then a couple of fences at the corners just to give it a structural look. And I think in here we're gonna plant different kinds of tulips because their world seems to have a lot of tulips in it, so I think it would make sense that they would really like tulips. So we're gonna put tulips in their little garden here, but I gotta find some tulips first. Melons from you too? Oh my goodness. Does the pumpkin trade even exist? Okay, let's add one more. Alright, so I got sidetracked for a bit trying to get a pumpkin trade from the villagers, but instead I just got another melon trade, so let's go collect our tulips now to finish off this farm. And then we will do the sunflower farm and put in the paths. Alright, so we're all done. And they've got their cute little flower garden where they're growing all sorts of little flowers, including some dandelions. And then over here, we're going to build the sunflower garden. Okay, so all of the gardens I think that I'm going to add are actually in. I was planning on putting a little garden back here, but I think I'm actually just going to... Where is it at? I got some bone meal somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm just going to actually bone meal back here. Like it's a little bit overgrown in this corner. Yeah. Might add some ferns when I grab some. And maybe even thin out the tall grass a bit. I think that's actually how I'm gonna do that back corner. And then we need to put in the final paths, and we can get to building that farm down in the basement. So I started taking the paths out here and replacing it with the same pattern that's inside of the greenhouse here, which is gravel, andesite, mossy cobble, regular cobble. And I didn't get very far at all. I'll show you the replay mod of actually how far I got. And I didn't like it at all. I think the contrast between the grass and the path was just too great. And that it also muddied the distinction between inside the greenhouse and the outside paths, as well as these sort of stair rails I've got here were blending in. I just didn't like it. So what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use a mixture of spruce, possibly jungle, and some packed mud to make the paths instead. But because I don't have any of those resources, because I wasn't planning to do that today, we're going to have to move that project to the next video. So what we're going to do now is actually get started on the bamboo farm that we have planned for today. So that means we got to do some digging and some redstone building. It shouldn't take very long at all to get it all together. Don't actually have to get any resources, I don't think. I think we have everything we need. So let's get to digging and working on that project. Alright, so we finally got the bamboo farm done. That actually took a lot longer than I thought it would. But oh, that's the cactus farm. This is the bamboo farm. But it is all done. So this, I did not use a schematic for this. And it does actually still need some vines added in, but I'm gonna do that in next episode because it is already 5 p.m. here and I haven't even started editing this video. Oh no! Do you see what I see? Ceiling. I forgot to put the ceiling inside the farm. Oh no! That'll have to wait till the next episode too. I genuinely just do not have time right now to go in there and fix that. So we will add the vines and we'll fix the ceiling next episode. But the farm is actually functional. It's doing really well. This farm is pretty quick. The bamboos just grow. I got observers on each end, so when that bamboo grows tall enough, it pushes all the observers and you get bamboo. Let's see if we can actually watch it happen. It's so close. Come on. You can do it. Is this gonna be a watched bamboo never grows? Come on. Okay, I don't have time to sit here and watch and wait for a bamboo to grow either. I was just hoping we'd get to see. Oh my goodness, they're teasing me. They're both one away. I'm interested in why this guy hasn't grown yet. All the rest of them grown. Okay. Oh, it's probably not a light layer, a level thing then. That one grew. But we've got the bamboo farm. I really want to see it go. I know I'm gonna, as soon as I start up the stairs to do the outro, it's gonna end up popping all the bamboo off. But it does get pretty tall before it pops it off, which is nice because it gives you a lot of bamboo. That means the only farm left is actually the sugarcane farm. Okay, it wasn't this one of the other ones. But while we're here, let's actually check the other farms before we say goodbye. Yeah, they're absolutely giving us so much stuff. And I did trade with one of the villagers and level it up, and he also doesn't have a pumpkin trade, which is kind of crazy, but let's go trade the newest one. There should be one more farmer, and if he also doesn't have it, I don't know what I'm going to do. Finally! We got it. And with that, we come to the conclusion of today's episode. Hopefully it is edited and uploaded at my usual time. I think I can make it happen. We'll see. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had fun. See you next time. Bye!